So I'm going to do a really quick review right now. It's not on food or anything like that. As we all know, Halloween is coming up, and I love going to haunted attractions. It's probably one of my favorite things to do in October. And so I went to one last night, and I decided to tell you about it. Now I could do more of these if you want me to, because I've been to a lot. But today, I'm going to tell you about Pennhurst. Everyone knows that Pennhurst is in Pennsylvania, and it's a really scary place. It was an abandoned mental hospital, I believe, and I've watched them on Ghost Adventures, and it was really creepy. So I thought this would be a fun attraction to go to. So, like I said, I've been to a lot, so I was really excited for something like this. And they say on the website, they say it when you're waiting in line, that's a very intense, haunting experience, I guess. So, yeah. First of all, the first thoughts on it, getting there, it's about an hour and a half away from where I live now. Getting there was easy. But the road we took to get to the actual building was really creepy. Like, that alone could have been a haunted attraction. Really, really scary. Just a really dark, windy road, no lights. Looked like Freddy Krueger was about to pop out at any moment. It was really scary. So we went on a Thursday. They say go on a Thursday. We went on a Sunday. They say either go on a Thursday or Sunday, because if you don't and you go on a Friday or Saturday, the wait can be up to 5 hours. And that is not what I wanted. So we went on a Thursday. We got there, I think, about around 7:15 or so. The wait wasn't bad at all. There was quite a few people waiting in line, but it wasn't busy at all. We skipped a lot of the windy lines that you have to go through. So I'm on their website now, so if you see me looking somewhere else, it's because I'm on their website. So the price on the website says $40. It was $42 with tax and everything. They have 4 attractions at this place. They have the Ghost Hunt, the Tunnel Terror, Dungeon of Lost Souls, and the Asylum. And I just read them backwards because I did. But first you start with the Asylum, then the Lost Souls, then the Tunnel, then the Ghost Hunt. The thing I was most excited for was the Ghost Hunt, because you got to go through it, basically a building at your own speed, and kind of take pictures of all the things they had in there. They left it just how it was back when the building was around. You know what I mean. So that was that. So when you're waiting in line, they have like this guy that does fire shows, I guess, and that was fun. I mean, he didn't really do that much when I was there, so. But they had that, and then you get to go in this big building, and first of all, that was kind of a disappointment for me, because that section of the building that they bring you in is an amusement, oh my god, I can't speak today. It's a museum, and you can kind of look at old things that were left there, pictures of how it used to look, the staff that used to be there, all sorts of things like that. And you can really see any of that because they kind of rushed you through that room to get to another room. So that kind of sucked, because I really did want to look at that stuff. So after that, you're pulled to another room, and basically that's when the attraction starts. And as I said, the first thing was the Asylum portion of it, and you're basically just walking through this building. I think it was an administration building, and you basically see all these asylum patients, basically. So that was the first attraction. It was good. No complaints. I mean, I thought the actors were really good. Well, I'm not going to go too much into it, because I want to save that for the end. So first we went to that, and it was good. Period. I'll get to the rest later. Then we went to the, the Dungeon of Lost Souls. It just says on the website, old cells, drafty halls, and series of human experiments that have gone terribly wrong. So that's basically what it was about. Just experiments that have gone wrong, doctors and nurses roaming around, and they have special effects, illusions, stuff like that. So that was the next thing we went in, which was good, but Asylum was better. The first attraction was much better. Then was the Tunnel Terror. It says right here, Tunnel Terror attraction takes you through 900-foot-long gauntlet underneath the grounds of the old state school, upgraded with amazing catacombs, new sets, and scares. That was pretty good. That's all I'm going to say there. Still, Asylum, the first one we walked through, was the best. And the last one, as I said, was the one I was looking forward to the most, was the Ghost Hunt. And it says, a self-guided tour of the Mayflower Building, most active of all locations on campus, and featured on ghost adventurers and ghost hunters. Armed only with a flashlight, visitors are allowed to wander through the dormitory just as it was left 26 years ago. So that's basically what the attractions were about. So, my thoughts. Let me get off this website so I can stop staring at it. So my thoughts were, it was good, and I thought the actors were great. This year they had to audition for their roles, which I'm sure made it better, because, you know, auditions make everything better. And so that's what that was about. And it was good. It's basically all I have to say. It was good. Like, I mean, I've been to a lot of haunted attractions, and I know this is supposed to be one of the best. It was voted, I think, the best of 2012. And they did their job well. The props were well. They had a lot of fog and a lot of strobes, and that was cool. My biggest thing that I hated about it was the reason why I went on a Sunday, like I said earlier, the reason why I went on a Sunday was because I wanted it to be more intimate. Because if you're going to Saturday or Friday, you're going to be stuck with a lot of people. Well, Sunday wasn't that busy. It really wasn't. We were stuck with a lot of people. I think the group we went in with, basically with the same group in each building. And honestly, I think the group was about 20 people. I mean, at the very least 15. I mean, the group was huge. And that was an extreme disappointment for me, because it wasn't even that busy. I think this could have been an A+ attraction if they would put less people through. And I totally understand if they can't put a lot of people, like small groups in. I understand if it's a Friday or Saturday, but if it's like on a Thursday, when there wasn't that many people in there, I think we could have went with less. And, you know, you don't have to put us in with just the groups we went in, you know. But I mean, I would let maybe a group of 6 go in. I think that's acceptable, a group of 6. And that's fine, but that really disappointed me. When you do get in there, although I will say at the very beginning, before you go through anything, they do a security check, and then they make you give over everything that's metal. So I had my camera with me, and obviously I had to leave my camera. So that was fine, you know, that was fine. I didn't care. What I will say is that I did care towards the end for the ghost hunt, because on the website, and I asked the staff as well, I emailed the staff, and they said you could bring cameras for the ghost hunt to take pictures of the rooms. And when I got there, guess what? I couldn't take pictures of the rooms because they wouldn't let me bring my camera. And I heard someone else, not me. I didn't even ask anything about it because I was just like, whatever. But I heard someone else, and they were asking him, can I get my camera, because, you know, that's what you said, that we can get a camera for it. And they said, no, you can only use the camera on your cell phone. Well, I don't have an iPhone, so how am I supposed to use the camera on my phone? And I know I'm not living in this day and age, I guess, but how am I supposed to know that I can't use my freaking camera? I mean, that's the whole reason I brought it. And when I went there and I gave them my camera, I saw many people's cameras in that box, so I'm assuming they were told the same thing. And that again really made me mad. I couldn't do that. those were the two things. So the big groups and the fact that I couldn't bring my camera when they said I could. They didn't specify a camera phone or phone with a camera, whatever you want to call it. They didn't specify that. So that pissed me off, and the big groups pissed me off. So that was that. I mean, I was kind of disappointed with it. I wouldn't put it in my top 3. I wouldn't go back. I think being there, even not going through anything, I think being there is a lot more scary than the attractions, because I know a lot of people get scared at this place. They can touch you, they can do all sorts of things. I didn't scream at all, I know that for a fact. I jumped maybe once, if that. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been to so many of these and I'm kind of used to the scares, but I was kind of disappointed with that. I wouldn't go back. That's just my personal opinion. But, you know. Although I will say, since I'm on this topic, top 3 haunts, I will tell you that I've been to. Now, the third one's kind of hard because I have a lot that I sort of like, but I think I would say for number 3, for the best haunt I've been to, is State Scare, which is by Newark. I forget the town it's in. That was really good. I think it's about $20, and it's just like maybe a 20-minute walkthrough. But I think it was, that made me jump a few times, and they have really great actors working in that one as well. I think the makeup was done by a lot of people that are in the business. So I really like that one. I would recommend that one, State Scare. And the second one would go to Corner of Chaos, which is in East Windsor, $40 for 4 attractions. Great. The first year I went, oh my god, I think I screamed and jumped so many times. The second year I went, not so much. But whatever, it's still probably my second favorite. And my first day, definitely Field of Terror in East Windsor. That place is amazing. That place, I was running, I was jumping, oh my god, it was so scary. I didn't go since then, so I don't know how it's changed over the years, but the first year it went awesome. I would give that definitely an A+. But personally for me, Pennhurst didn't do very much for me, and I was really disappointed after hearing such good reviews for it. And I know it was just like minor things that really pissed me off, but for me those are big things. So I don't know. I wouldn't go back, and that's just my opinion. Hope you like this review. I could do more reviews of haunts around the New Jersey, New York area if you want me to. So that's all, and I will see you next time. Bye.